Good morning, Eagles! Welcome to Blue Eagle News, information for the students by the students. Tomorrow there is no school in celebration of Good Friday. I'm Audra Saladin.
I'm Olivia Dizes. As always, we have a lot to get to today. First, Mr. Moore officially begins his retirement today, as yesterday was his last day at WHS. Mr. Moore, we hope you were able to sleep in this morning and do something you enjoy doing.
This week, we welcomed back juniors and seniors into the building, and attendance climbed to about 700 students in person learning on Monday and Tuesday, but dropped to 600 on Wednesday. WHS will begin 5 days in school learning next week. There will no longer be remote Wednesdays. Superintendent Emmett would like to remind you to continue to follow safety protocols to keep everyone healthy.
Hello, Eagles. This is Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Emmett, just wanting to say welcome back. This week, we welcome back our juniors and seniors after welcoming back our freshmen and sophomore 2 weeks ago. Just want to remind everybody that we want to make sure we keep you in school. So that's going to mean making sure that you are taking good care of yourselves with the mitigation strategies, washing your hands, maintaining good social distance, and above all, wearing your mask. We have approximately 700 out of our 1,150 students back in the building. So we want to make sure that those numbers continue to go up as we finish out the 2020-2021 school year. I do want to remind you also that if you are sick, if you have any symptoms whatsoever, please stay home. And if you're out socializing, make sure that you maintain social distance and you are smart about it.
Thanks, Mr. Emmett. Please remember that next week will start 5 days in school learning. There will no longer be remote Wednesdays. Also, Wednesdays for the month of April will be shortened days and will be altering from A to B days. Please make sure you are checking your calendars. We will make every effort to help you stay organized.
We'd like to send out a big congrats to our dance team. The team performed very well in the Ward Dance Jam virtual competition. They took first place in jazz, beating their rival Branford. Prom earned a second place behind Hamden, and John Lasella brought home the gold with his first place in the soloist category. Fun fact, 4 of our WHS soloists dancers placed in the top 10. Pretty impressive. The group also received a special judges award for turning heads in prom. Great work, dance team.
Here's an update on the junior prom, which is in the works right now. According to junior class advisor Mr. Chatfield, the tentative date is May 28th with rain dates on the 29th or the 30th. It looks as if the event will be held here at the high school, outdoors, in or around the tennis courts. All this is still in the planning stages, so be sure to stay tuned. The prom committee is determined to make it a night to remember. Make sure you check the junior Google Classroom for surveys and information.
The Feminist Club is holding a collection to help My Sister's Place, a local organization that helps people who are homeless due to domestic violence, unemployment, eviction, or mental illnesses. Women and children are the overwhelming majority of the people who need the help. Please consider donating pads, tampons, and diapers sizes 4, 5, and 6. You can drop them off in Miss McKenna's room, 336 before April 21st.
Wethersfield GSA will be meeting on Thursday, April 8th at 2:15 p.m. in room 210. If you are a remote student, please join the Google Classroom Meet. Contact Mrs. Lindsay or Mrs. Harrison if you have any questions. If you would like to join GSA, please join the Google Classroom with the code EB3YJ7J.
And now, a word of inspiration from Lena Uccello.
Hey guys, Lena Uccello back here with some more doses of inspiration. So today the quote I'm going to be sharing with you is short and simple, but it has an extremely powerful meaning. So take a minute, soak it in, and see how it can make an impact in your life. The quote is, kindness. It costs nothing, but means everything. Think about that. Those few words. A simple act of kindness could influence someone's day, week, month. And you can be that person to influence them. Pick up a pencil for someone, open the door, say hi to a stranger in the hall that you've never talked to before. Those small acts could mean more than the big acts we try to do all the time. I encourage you today to go out and do one simple act of kindness and see how it makes you feel, and encourage that person to pass it on. The more kindness we create, the more it spreads around. Thanks for listening, and I hope I was able to put some positivity into your day. I'll see you next time.
The Blood Drive group is in need of donors for their spring drive, which will be held during spring break on Thursday, April 15th at Emerson Elementary School. If you are at least 17 years old and are in good health, please consider donating. Email Lindsay Pio or Haley Krozik and help save lives. Every pint collected saves 3 lives.
The Sewing Club will start back up after April break. The first meeting will be held Tuesday, April 20th at 2:20 in room 71G. Please email Mrs. Leichner with any questions. Now, Xavier with the yoke.
Jokes, jokes, so many jokes. It makes people laugh and smile. Jokes, jokes, so many jokes. Let's start the yoke of the day. What do you call a rabbit with fleas on its fur? Bugs Bunny. Have a happy Friday and have an excellent Easter weekend.
Check this out. In appreciation of Mr. Moore and his years of service, Miss Russo and her Spanish 4 class wrote messages in front of the school wishing him well. It was a nice send-off for Mr. Moore.
Every month there is something that is recognized nationally. This month is Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Dana Andrews is here with more.
Thanks, Audra. April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration suggests that this is a good time to regroup and take responsibility for the choices we make when we're on the road. Follow these safety tips for a safe ride every time. Need to send a text? Pull over and park your car in a safe location. That's really when it's safe to send or read a text. Designate your passengers as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not scroll through apps, including social media, while driving. Cell phone use can be habit-forming. Struggling to not text and drive? Put the cell phone in the trunk, glove box, or back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Most cell phones have a feature to turn off notifications while driving. Do right by yourself and others and put the phone away. Don't be the person included in the statistics in the future. Stay safe, Eagles.
Thanks for joining us today. And remember, to stay informed with school news and announcements, follow us on Instagram at Blue Eagle TV 4on1. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at Blue Eagle TV.
Please subscribe to us on YouTube at Blue Eagles for all our videos and any upcoming live streaming events.
If you have an announcement or recognition that you'd like to share with our WHS family, please email Blue Eagle News at blueeagles@wethersfield.me.
Until next time, I'm Olivia Dizes.
And I'm Audra Saladin. For Blue Eagle News, have a great weekend, everyone.